The man noticed something strange while drinking water. He was shocked to see his fingertips slowly turning purple. Years of medical experience told him this symptom meant the oxygen level in his blood was too low. He was thinking about what to do when a sudden burst of strong airflow broke his train of thought. The turbulence of the plane made everyone shiver. Fortunately, the shaking stopped soon after, but passenger Jeff did not relax. He felt something stuck in his throat. No matter how hard he tried, he could not breathe normally. At this moment, flight attendant Daisy quickly made an announcement for help, trying to find someone who could assist, but Jeff's condition suddenly worsened. In order to get rid of the feeling of suffocation, he could only put his hand in his mouth and claw at his throat, causing a mouthful of blood to spray out. The sight left everyone in shock. Dr. Dick, who heard the announcement, rushed over, only to find Jeff's symptoms were extremely unusual, so Dick could not make a quick diagnosis. Just then, Jeff suddenly screamed loudly, and his body shook uncontrollably, but everyone could only watch helplessly. Before long, Jeff stopped breathing. The captain quickly reported to his superiors to verify the identity of the deceased, but since Jeff's cause of death was unknown, the captain was afraid of causing panic among passengers, so he had to handle it quietly. In order to calm everyone down, the crew evacuated the passengers from the incident cabin and kept the body stored away. Later, when Daisy was cleaning the scene, she found an adult tooth that had fallen out. She recalled the earlier scene. Jeff had been desperately clawing at his mouth. He must have lost the tooth during that time. The thought sent chills down Daisy's spine, and she accidentally spilled the coffee in her hand. The steam passed through the seat armrest, revealing a handprint left by Jeff. Daisy realized something was wrong. She saw a plastic bottle crushed into a vacuum state, and a cup shaking non-stop on the table. She immediately understood from her experience, so she rushed back to her seat and told all passengers to fasten their seatbelts. Before she could finish speaking, the plane began to shake. Those who reacted a moment too late were thrown by inertia, and passengers' luggage was flung everywhere. Everything happened so suddenly. No one was prepared. They could only grip their seats and pray to God for protection. Soon the cabin pressure dropped sharply. When it reached the lowest limit, oxygen masks dropped from above the seats. At this moment, everyone was extremely tense. Some people kept waiting and watching, and fainted before they could put on the mask. During this time, a woman happened to be in the restroom. She tried to open the door to come out, but was stopped by the violent shaking. Even when she used all her strength, she could not resist the power of oxygen deprivation. She soon collapsed weakly to the floor. Meanwhile, Dr. Dick held his breath and went into the crew's work area to find a bottle of life-saving oxygen for his wife, because his wife had already fainted from lack of oxygen. Dick then struggled back with the oxygen and immediately gave her pure oxygen to breathe, finally helping her survive the danger. Before long, the flight returned to calm, and the cabin pressure gradually stabilized. At this point, everyone had escaped disaster. The captain immediately reported the situation just now. It turned out the plane had encountered a storm in the airflow layer, damaging a sealed component, so the cabin pressure had become unstable, but the crew had already repaired the problem and would lower the flight altitude to maintain normal pressure. He told everyone to feel completely safe to continue the flight. A relieved